souffle. How many of you know how to make souffle? Well, first of all, you need a good oven. Thank you very much. Well done, Nev. And now we need a good base. So tell us about the base, Amy.
The base that I've used today is just creme patisserie, and then we use that to flavour whatever souffle we're making. So today I'm mixing up a bit and doing raspberry and pistachio.
Yeah, so we also do a gluten-free version, so creme patisserie is using flour, but now at Livingston we've changed it, because there's so many dietaries, to using a gluten-free, so we go for rice pudding. Okay, so cook rice pudding with vanilla, cook it down, and then we blend that to make a nice puree, and we use that instead. So it takes 5 minutes to cook at 200, so we're going to crank up the stove a little bit, because I know that this oven is it's great. I can't work out how to do that, so I'll go there. Maybe it's on the mats. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to line. So we buttered the mold first, haven't we?
Yeah.
And then we sugared them, and then we put some raspberry coulis on the outside for effect. And what you do now is the final sugar layer. Excellent. We're going to get the egg whites whipping, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're using egg white, which we're whipping off with some sugar, some caster sugar. It's very important that we use caster sugar, because if you're using granulated sugar, it granulates your egg white. So caster sugar for souffle is always best. We're going to start getting it to a peak, just to start. You don't over whip the egg whites, do we, Amy?
No. Take it to just start thickening, add the sugar, and finally the lemon juice.
Excellent. So, oh goodness, the bats have arrived. Right, okay, so just looking for the egg white just to come to a light peak before we add the egg white, add the sugar to the egg white. Yeah, cool. So, well, you don't want too much sugar. We use the recipe, Amy, don't we?
Yep, it's all weighed out.
Do you want to tell them? Do you remember the?
We normally do about 140 egg whites to 20 grams of sugar and a squirt of lemon juice.
If you have too much sweetness in your egg white when you make your meringue, whatever you end up doing, whether it's raspberry, orange, or in this case pistachio, we can lose the flavour of the fruit by having it too sweet, can we? So we're looking for a soft peak, aren't we?
Yeah.
So let's just show that on the camera. There we go. So you twist it, girl. There we go. Okay, so look, just nice peak there. Soft peak, we call that. Just drops there. If it's if you over whip, there's no expansion left in the egg white. So you've got to think, when you're going to heat this up, you want it to expand. A lot of people make mistakes and just over whip the egg white, so when you look to cook it, there's no room for it to expand. So just going to fold that in. Oh, stop. I'll be your translator. Hang on. Oh, we're gone. We're going to whisk in. I think Amy's mic's gone. So we're going to whisk in egg whites. Try again. I think you're going to factory. Let's have a look. Sorry. Sorry, Elise. Looking at the battery pack.
Whatever.
Yeah, so I think it's low on battery. So anyway, just folding that in, careful not to knock out the air, aren't we? He's going to come in there. So we've got the modes here. We've got that. Here we go. So pistachio paste you can get, you can buy that now, but you can do that with a fruit base. So we're going to put in a small amount, and then we've got here a nice thick raspberry coulis. We've made it very jammy. We take the raspberries, cook them down, and blend them, and then bring it right down to a nice thick pulp. And then we're just going to roll them around. We're going to drop the raspberry into the middle. Is that okay? I think you might be back on. Are we back on? Try. Hello? Hello? No? No. I'd like to thank Warwick for the brilliant sound. Right, no, they've done a great job. Alright, okay, I'll keep talking, James. So I'll put so raspberries going in with a little bit of jammy coulis, and then on top, the rest of the souffle. Mix. Palette knife to hit the top. Yeah, okay, good. And then, now when you sugar the most, it's important to go right up to the top. And then what you're going to do is a little technique where you take your thumb and just clean the top of the modes, and that stops it from sticking. So if you make souffle at home, one of the key things to do is make sure you butter the mold right up to the top. So these little ramekins only take 5 minutes to cook at about 200 degrees. Yeah, this is what I'm going to get. I know it got higher. Tommy, Seth, can we get that a little bit higher? Because we did for Tommy. You did it on pizza mode, didn't you? Yeah. Because you do all these different modes. It's really clever. It's so clever, people like me can't use it. Right, so onto the tray. See, so what we're doing is just cleaning the rim of the souffle mode with the cloth there, so that so indent. There we go. Give it a little bit of breathing space. Nice clean top allows that souffle. Of course, because we've lined it with the butter, a little bit of sugar, that'll help it rise. And we've put strips of raspberry on the inside of the mold, means they will get that as well. So into the oven we go. So 200 degrees, 5 minutes for this. And of course, there's a little bit of the, when it goes in the oven, don't open the door. That's not necessarily true. There's enough heat in the souffle to stop it from collapsing. But once you get to a certain point, the souffle will overcook and start to collapse. So what we're looking for on souffle is just looking for something which is just a little undercooked, so almost cakey-like mixture. Okay, Amy. So you're not back on mic, are you? Try. No, have you got? Just try. It's not working. So roll me mic instead. Right, use that instead. Right, you're not chicken. So Amy, I mean, obviously.
Hello.
Yeah, she's back on. Okay. So obviously, food festival, first time demonstrating.
Yeah.
What I mean, you're in the industry. What's your hopes for the future? What's your aspirations?
To be your first female head chef, I guess.
You're going to have to work at least another 10 years for me. Well, it'd be a pleasure to have you as my first head chef. Obviously, we're looking to do lots of things, so I'm sure that opportunity is just around the corner for you. Obviously, there's a lot more to learn there.
Yeah.
Hard work in front of you.
Hopefully, not too many more years.
No, it's superb. I mean, you've got a real passion, a real talent. What would we talked about the advice. What would you give advice for any young person coming into the industry? Obviously, you're getting the academy students coming to us. What do you think is a key factor for you in terms of qualities needed?
Just I don't know. Just do what you love and don't give up. Like, it gets hard, but that's the industry it is, and don't throw the towel in. Like, it gets better the more you learn, and what you put in it, you get out of it. And being at the level that I got to get with you, like, it's really rewarding. Yeah, just don't give up.
Good. Well, you've worked very, very hard. It's a hard-working industry, though. We can't pretend that it's an easy job to get. But then I'd say doctors work very long hours, so solicitors. There's not many people I know who are running their own businesses that aren't working hard. All the people, food producers, farmers, everybody works hard. So it's not for the faint-hearted, is it?
No, not at all. But like I said, it's worth it. And if you love what you do.
We do. I do anyway. Seth, did you put this on 5 minutes? Oh, okay. Good.
Right.
It's alright. It's on. It is. There is a time there. Did anyone take any note of what time we put it? Nice one, Steve. 3 minutes. There you go. Well, we were having fun. Somebody was actually working. Right. So So next up, I'm just going to talk about what next up, and while we're waiting for our souffle. Next up, we've got competition winners for the Southwest Chef of the Year Home Cook category, as well as the Junior category. So Sue Stoneman, another fantastic home cook, and Ethan McDonald are going to be joining us on stage at 11:45. Well, we better hurry up. And then after that, later on, we've got Neil Haydock from Watergate Bay, and also James Mason in the afternoon joining the stage with Vinnie Luro. That's James Mason from Kentucky Grange and also from Sweet Cumin. Both of them will be demonstrating. This afternoon we've got Angus McKay and we've got Ashley Wright, Angus McKay coming from the Holt at Honiton, and the Ashley from the Horn of Plenty. And then we've got the Trencherman's Cook-Off. We've got a bit of fun with Liam Finnegan from the Castle Hotel and Mark Dawson from Mason's Arm. Hi, Seth. And then we've got Emily Scott joining us from the to the Inn, and then Jean-Philippe